I'm inspired by other producers. My number one producer that I look up to is an Australian musician and a producer called Gotya. So I think that guy, he truly got talent. And also, I'm inspired by a lot of my traditional instruments, you know. If you listen to some of the beats, I do tend to bring some instrument, traditional one, whereby no one actually in this part of the world heard. That would make our songs, our product unique. We tend to combine, you know, traditional elements to the contemporary.
So how do you get your lyrics? Do you have a set procedure, or do you let them come more naturally?
Me personally, I like catching butterflies. Writing song to me is like catching butterflies. So if I'm not in that mindset, I don't really force it.
I feel the same sometimes, you know, just freestyling, you know. If you come up with some really meaningful rhyme, then you know, I write it down. That's how I come up with my rhymes and stuff.
But sometimes though, we do come up with a subject matter.
Yeah, subject.
And
yeah.
in that way, we think in terms of what, when, who, where, how. And through thinking in those circles, they give us just limitless, you know, possibilities. Because when for example, if I have to describe our trip from home to your studio today and describe what I'm seeing, I can just make a song in
click of a finger.
In less than
it's just like your everyday life, you know. Yeah. A scenario happens and something very tragic or something that is very annoying that you cannot let go easily. So you put it into a piece of paper and you know, you write it down and you let everything that is in your head, you know, that stress, that thinking process that goes behind in your head psychologically. If you write it in a piece of paper, it becomes, you know, it sort of empties your brain a little bit, and then you can start like seeing what has been going on in your head, in your in front of your, you know, in front of you on the paper, and you can actually, you know, you can feel good about it because you have let it out and you've expressed in the best possible way, because you will think about it and you will change, you know, vocabularies and the terminology, or maybe like the rhyming, and you include the music, the beat into it. It becomes actually very you know, very satisfying.
Because in writing, right, if you look at it, if you're afraid to tell what you feel, how you feel in the most honest way, then you will have tough time writing. But this crew, we are not afraid to tell it like it is, you know. That's why it makes our writing pretty easy.
No
see
lies.
Something, no lies, keep it real,
Truth.
tell the truth, you know.
That way.
True feeling, just speak it out there, put it in a paper. Let people put their opinion, whatever, negative or positive. But that's how I feel. You know, you may like it, you may not like it, but that's how I feel, you know what I mean? I cannot deny it.
So what's your favourite song to perform and why?
We really do like performing storytelling. There's a song called Storytelling Time. We feel like a lot of people really do relate to that song because it speaks to the minority more than, you know, most of our other songs. We actually written the songs about this city, how we do in Brisbane, telling all the goodness of this city, because I love Brisbane, you know what I mean? It's our way of, you know, telling people that this is our input. And we are not just South Sudanese, Australian or former refugees. We put in just like anybody else. It kind of breaks that boundaries by seeing me just as, he's South Sudanese, Australia, or whatever. It just, at that time, we are Brisbane, you know, from Brisbane. We all in the same, under the same umbrella, having the same fun, the same city, where we all love.
So what's the best experience you've had in music so far?
Basically, like, the best experience is just like being on stage and being able to influence the whole audience, and you know, you can see them like raising their hands and, you know, trying to dance and, you know, listen to and enjoy the song. That's like, to me, the best experience ever. You know, just being in a show and performing and touching the people with the songs that you're singing and the entertainment you bring to them. It actually makes them, you know, feel happy
Connect.
And it gives honor back to us, you know, as performers.
Look, like I was saying in the beginning, before I step on stage, before music, before anything, a lot of time I feel like, you know, the world really truly being unfair to me. You know, the world is not paying attention to me. But throughout this experience of doing music, we jam on stage, we may perform in front of 50, 100, 200, 300, 1,000 people, and just you and your crew, 2 or 3 people, be able to influence, be able to grab the whole attention of the crowd to a certain length, 20 minutes, half an hour, 1 hour, you know, without them getting bored. And then after the show, they come to you and say, look, that was the banging show. You know, sometimes they come and say, sign me autograph, man. Even though you guys are not big, I'm dead serious, you guys are gonna make it big. You know, that's like the best experience ever.
Yeah, for me, like, the best experience I feel about being on the stage is when, you know, when you're on the stage, right? Man, all the problems that you have just disappears, man. You're just like leaving the moment. You know what I mean? So it makes me like forget all my problems. So I really love that feeling.
Yeah, because at that time though, not just you as an artist forgetting your problem, because we know everybody got problem. Even the audience got problem.
Yes.
But at that amount of time, everybody forgot about their problem. If we're doing how we're doing Breezy, everybody feeling how we're doing Breezy, good time. If we're doing Dollar and the way, everyone feel like they got dollar coming on their way. You know what I mean? Everybody just having a good time.
Living the moment, baby.
If we're doing storytelling, everybody just go, man, just tell us your story. You know, they're paying attention, they're really listening. Tell me the story. At that moment, you know, we want to hear your story. You know, they forget about their own story. They want to listen to my story. It's wonderful, man. Seriously.
So
Best feeling ever.
So what's on the horizon? Like, what's in the works for Mantis, Bolo and Mad Cake?
Look, at the moment, we're actually just putting all our energy on bringing an album. We're scheduled the album to come out end of July, called Bolo Mantis Against the Norm. And we're really focusing on just putting all our energy on that album, making sure it's done properly, making sure the album is relevant to all age. You know, that's one thing about our type of songs. We try to keep it as clean as possible. So when you as a parent buy the album, you don't just listen to it, you know, behind closed door. You can actually playing it to your family, loving it, everybody, you know what I mean? That's what we're concentrating on, and you know, we're just spreading it, man, so that by the time the album comes, the word reach out. That's why if you actually love what we do, you love what you hear, spread the words, spread the love. Go to mantismusic.com, pick the link, go to our YouTube account, just spread the word so by the time the album comes, people ready. You know what I'm saying?
Bolo Mantis again is the norm, don't forget.
I'm also like very focused on just like promoting, you know, the NPNG, No Pain No Gain crew, in terms of just like, you know, so that people can hear about us and advocating the events and the things that we're doing every day, you know, every week, because we have schedules that we are doing. At least try to bring like, you know, a video clip once with you know, some few freestylings, and then, you know, we come up with like innovative and creative stuff every week.
Keep people entertaining, because the world is full of problem, you know, the world is full of misery. We want to keep you entertained at all times. But at the same time, we want to make you think though. So not to make you all go crazy like there's no problem. We'll bring relevant stuff. At the same time, we want you to have a good time.
And we're also looking for like, you know, a sort of a sponsor, somebody that can look after us, somebody that can find, you know, shows that are, you know, paid, because we have been, you know, in the process of this game for a long time, and you know, we are very serious and we are very motivated, and we feel that at least we should be recognized in some way. So we are looking for, you know, someone who is
time for Australia to open doors to No Pain No Gain, Bolo Mantis.
Because we think we got what you need.
Nothing. We believe. We got it all, baby.
No pain, no gain.
We got the products. We got the attitude. We got the talent.
And we got the looks.
It's time, baby. Time for you to, you know what I mean?
Okay, do you want to...
Open the door.